Hi guys, my name is Sophia, and I live in New York. Growing up, my dad was my only family because my mom died soon after I turned 1 year old. My first birthday was the only birthday I celebrated with my mom. I don't remember much, but my dad told me that my mom was the nicest and kindest person ever. Dad loved her so much that he decided he would never marry again and raise me alone. I was cool with Dad's decision because he was taking great care of me. But as I grew up, things started changing a bit. I was 5 years old and it was my first day in school when a girl came up to me and laughed out loud.
You look so funny. What happened to your hair? Doesn't your mom know how to make a ponytail?
Stop laughing! I don't have a mom, and my dad doesn't know how to style my hair.
Then tell your dad to get a mom for you. Otherwise, you'll always look like a weirdo.
I came back home fuming that day and straightway walked up to my dad. Dad, I need a mom. How soon can you get me one?
Honey, you can't ask for a mom like you place an online order.
I don't know. I want someone who can braid my hair. I look so messy.
We don't need a mom to fix that. Come, I'll get you a good haircut.
And just like that, my dad took me to a salon and got me a really short bob cut. He solved my hair problem, but created another problem for me. Now, everybody in the school was calling me a tomboy and making fun of me. My dad was the reason behind this, and I hated him for that. If only he had gotten married to someone and brought me a new mom, all my petty issues would have been sorted out. But no, he refused to listen to me and made my life hell. I decided never to grow my hair again. So after a few months, I was going for the same haircut, but my dad stopped me. Surprisingly, he had brought some really expensive hairstyling products for me, and he showed them like an excited kid.
See, darling, I've got this hair gel, brush, and a straightener. Also, I've seen and learned through some YouTube tutorials. Now, I can braid your hair.
I could see my dad was putting an effort to make up for his last mistake, so I eventually let him style my hair. I was not expecting anything great from him, but he actually amazed me. He did my hair better than any mom could do in this world. Looking at my perfectly braided hair in the mirror, I got happy tears in my eyes. I realized how adorable my dad was and how stupid I was to overreact. My dad was right. I didn't need a new mom to fix my life. Dad and I were enough for each other, so I never brought up the topic of mom after that. Time passed by and I turned 13 years old. The bond between Dad and I grew stronger. He became my best friend. I shared everything with him and thought he also did the same. But suddenly one day, he just dropped a bomb on me. He sat me down and showed me a photo of a woman.
Darling, I want you to meet someone. She is very special to me, and I want to marry her.
What? Now you want to get married? Why didn't you do it when I begged you for a mom? Also, when and where did you meet this woman?
I met her at a charity event. She is really nice and kind, just like your mom.
Just like my mom? How could my dad compare that woman to my mom? My mom was special, and this woman could never be like her. I wanted to prove this to my dad, so I agreed to meet her. Next day, Dad made a lunch reservation at a fine dining place and took me to meet the new love of his life. I was annoyed, and I couldn't wait to reject her. But the moment we walked into the restaurant, I was shocked to see that my dad was not only planning to get me a stepmom, but also a stepsister. That woman had a daughter from a previous marriage, and she was almost around my age. I was still processing this shock when Dad introduced us.
Sophia, meet Scarlett and her daughter, Claudia. Please smile and say hello to them.
I greeted them with a fake smile and quietly sat down. Even though Scarlett was nice to me, I didn't feel like talking to her. However, I was in awe of Claudia. She was so cute and funny. I almost laughed when she drew a smiley face with the ketchup on her plate. I knew I was doing okay without a mom, but somewhere I really missed having a sibling. Being an only child sometimes makes you feel lonely. Deep down, I always wished for a sister. And finally, God was giving me an opportunity to have one. I didn't want to miss it, so as soon as we went back home that night, I told my dad, "It's okay, Dad, if you want to get married to Scarlett. I won't be upset. I might never accept her as my mom, but I'll be fine knowing that you are happy with her. You know, I love you, and I won't come in the way of your happiness." Dad hugged me and uttered with a lump in his throat,
You are the best daughter ever. I wouldn't have done it if you hadn't said yes.
Within a month, Dad and Scarlett got married, and she came to live with us, along with Claudia. I thought we'd be a happy family of 4 now, but then something unexpected happened. Just when I was trying to warm up to my new mom, she gave me an absolute shock. I had never even imagined in my wildest dreams that a mother could do something like this. More than me, She hurt her real daughter. It was my stepmom's plan from the very beginning. We just discovered her truth a little late. Now, everything was about to get destroyed, and we didn't know how to save ourselves. To know more about my story, please subscribe to this channel.